So let's revise phrasal verbs or prepositions also. These are from previous year's papers from 2015 to 2019. The question always says fill in each blank with a suitable word. Now suitable word, sometimes children get confused कि ये suitable word क्यों आया है, but even if it is written you have to fill the preposition only, and these prepositions are mostly phrasal verbs. Okay, you will get two sentences with the same verb, but when you add preposition to it, then it becomes different in meaning. Now let's see the first sentence. It says she turned dash the offer to work at the factory. Turn offer, offer के reference में turn down is used because it means that you rejected the offer. She turned down the offer to work at the factory. Second, to everyone's surprise, she turned dash at the party. To everyone's surprise, he turned up at the party. Turn up means to come. Okay. He broke dash in the middle of his speech at the function. Broke down. He broke down in the middle of his speech at the function. Break down means suddenly he got emotional and started crying, something like that. Then fourth, the burglars broke dash the house when the family was away. The burglars broke into the house when the family was away. Break into the house means they entered the house secretly, right? He agreed to carry dash the manager's order. Carry the orders means carry out. Carry out the orders means to follow the orders. Carry out the manager's orders. Sita's daughter carried dash the family business when Sita went up abroad. So Sita's daughter carried on the family business when Sita went. He ran dash from home at the age of 10. He ran away from home. वो घर से भाग गया at the age of 10. I ran dash my old friend in the marketplace. I ran across. Now please understand, run across means happen to meet. Okay, किसी से suddenly टकरा गए, कोई हमारे सामने आ गया. So I ran across my old friend in the marketplace. Her aunt looks dash her aging grandparents. Her aunt looks after means she takes care of her aging grandparents. The principal looks dash yeah, here it is dash. The principal looks dash matters of complaint, looks into matters of complaint from teachers and students. So looking into matter means taking into consideration, right? Next is, after his parents died in a car accident, his uncle looked dash him, again looked after him. So you can say this phrasal verb look after has been repeated. So we can say that look, phrasal verb with look is important, in a way. The chairman says that he will look dash their complaints. Again, look into their complaints. So look after, look into. This is something important. Looking into the matter, looking into complaints. The soldier laid dash their lives defending their country. The soldiers laid down their lives, means they sacrificed their lives. Laid down is sacrifice their lives defending their countries. I was laid dash for 3 weeks with a broken leg. I was laid up for 3 weeks with a broken leg, means I was stuck. This book runs dash 150 pages. This book runs into 150 pages, means there are 150 pages in this book. The program ran for dash 6 hours. The program, sorry, they have given ran for is the answer. The program ran dash 6 hours. The program ran for 6 hours, right? Next, the ailing company was taken dash by the government. The ailing company, otherwise, ailing is like we use it for ill. So ailing company means it was ill, means it was not keeping well, not doing good. So the ailing company was taken over by the government. Okay. Ailing company is like the company which is going into loss. So it was taken over by the government. He takes dash his grandfather. He takes after his grandfather. Take after means resemble. Okay, take after means resemble. अगर कोई किसी के she takes after her mother. means she looks like her mother. So he takes after his grandfather, means he looks like his grandfather. He resembles his grandfather in his looks. I have an appointment dash the dentist. I have an appointment with the dentist. The best candidate should be appointed dash the post. The best candidate should be appointed for the post. Right? I hope it is clear till here. Now look at the next. If we set dash early, we can return before sunset. If we set out early, set out means setting out for a journey. Okay, begin a journey. If we set out early means if we begin our journey, we can return before sunset. He left the company for good and set dash his own business. He left the company for good and set up his own business. He set up his own business. The teacher jumped dash a conclusion and punished the child. The teacher jumped to a conclusion and punished the child. Ramesh jumped dash my offer of a job. Ramesh jumped at my offer of a job. Jumping at means he jumped at the offer, means he welcomed the offer. So he suddenly, immediately accepted it. Okay. I am a simple man and have no use dash much money. I am a simple man and have no use for much money. Right? I don't need much money that way. My father lost the use dash his right arm in an accident. My father lost the use of his right arm in an accident. Rahul decided to carry dash with tennis and give up, here it can be volleyball, whatever, and give up volleyball. So he decided to carry on with tennis and give up volleyball. Dinanath is a good worker and is always ready to carry dash his master's order. Carry out his master's order. Now you can see this is another phrasal verb that has been repeated. Earlier we saw look. Look was repeated. Look after and yeah, look down, and now here it is carry. Reena agreed dash me when I proposed a meeting. Reena agreed with me when I proposed a meeting. Now we agree with a person and to a proposal. Agree with a person and to a proposal. Here it has been, for example, if it had been like Reena agreed dash my proposal for a meeting. So Reena agreed to my proposal for a meeting. But here it is me, so with a person, right? With. The four sisters could not agree dash themselves among themselves. They could not agree among themselves, right? Look at the next. After the argument, his friends turned dash him. His friends turned against him. After the argument, his friends turned against him. Ramesh turned dash his father for help. Ramesh turned to his father for help. Turn is also an important phrasal verb, children. You should know, because there are so many uses. Earlier also turn came, turn up, turn down the offer. Here it is turn against him, turn to his father for help. So turn is also a phrasal verb which you should revise. The headmaster will look dash the cheating case. Again, look has come. Look into the cheating case, right? Look into the case, look into the matter. No, 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 no. Look after means to take care. So he is going to look into the case. Okay, study thoroughly, investigate about it. Looking into the matter means to investigate and take it into consideration, right? I look dash to my grandfather for what he has achieved. I look up to my grandfather for what he has achieved. Looking up to someone means taking him or her as an ideal. Okay, I look up to my grandfather for what he has achieved. मैं उनके जैसा बनना चाहता हूँ. I look up to him for his achievements, right? I also want to be like him this way. Next, she takes dash her mother. She has her lovely green eyes. Again, she takes after her mother. So again, take is also important phrasal verb. It has been repeated. Ramesh has taken dash computers like a duck to water. Ramesh has taken two computers like a duck to water. Right? Will you entrust him dash that message? Will you entrust him with entrust, entrust him with that message? So here it is a proposal, it is not sorry, here it is a preposition, it is not a phrasal verb. With entrust we always use with. Okay, he is dishonest, you must not entrust any important job on him or upon him. You must not entrust upon him or entrust on him any job. Do not put dash till tomorrow what you can do today. Do not put off. Put off means to delay, postpone. Do not put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Then I put dash at my friend's house for the night. I put up at my friend's house means I lived there for the night. Right? Now look at the next. Yeah, put is also an important phrasal verb. I'm telling you out of my experience. You should do put also. Revise put as well. Okay. Next is, do you want to dash take every single object from the box? Now again, take. Do you want to take away? Do you want to blank is given at the wrong place. Do you want to take away? Here it has to be take away every single object from the box. The plane must take dash before dark. The plane must take off before dark. The children spoke dash a whisper as they were scared. The children spoke in a whisper. धीरे से धीरे धीरे फुसफुसाते हुए. The children spoke in a whisper as they were scared. We must not speak ill about a person dash his back, behind his back. We must not speak ill about a person behind his back. He disliked the place so much that he walked dash in the middle of the first act. He disliked the place so much that he walked on in the middle of the first act. Walking barefoot dash the grass. No, sorry. Walked out. It must be walked out. Walking barefoot on the grass is very good for health. Okay, he walked out means he left it in the middle. 47th is, this rule does not apply to you as dash you are less than 18 years old. This rule does not apply to you as apply to you. It has to be blank has to be here. The rule does not apply to you as you are less than 18 years old. Apply to you. Right? The blank is given at the wrong place here. You must apply dash the job immediately. You must apply for the job immediately. Next, they have been living in Delhi dash 10 years for 10 years. Mrs. Kapoor has been living in Chennai dash 2000 since 2000. Please understand, since is used with point of time. Okay, point of time, like the year is given, which is the point of time. Date is given, that is the point of time. Okay, but when we give the period, so for is used with period of time or duration of time, you can say. Right? So after doing these sentences, I hope it must be clear to you what kind of phrasal verbs are asked and what are the important ones. Please revise. Look, carry, turn, take, put. These are very common ones that you should know.